Right, it's going to be a case of it's just turning on and turning off again and just seeing if that works. But you know, that's going to be ages. And again, I'm already feeling like my time's being wasted here. So yeah, let's just dive in. Okay, yeah. Haven't started the frame rate issues, but it's not going to cause nightmares, is it?
No one will guess my secret
Yeah, of course
identity
not.
now. Okay, that's a good start. But now it's time to build the rest
Wake
of my
up,
costume.
you lazy spod. Oh yeah, probably weren't on the last episode, but here's the obligatory, what do you even call it really? Just basketball paraphernalia. Just to hammer home the point that he's a has-been who could have been a decent basketballer. He's like that guy who says, "Oh, yeah, well, I was on the Bucks of United for a long time, but you know, too short." Just blissfully unaware of the fact that like Lionel Messi and David Silva are like 10 inches tall. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. There was I feel as though it was trying to guide it as a moral choice. But basically, it was a situation where...
Now the snowmancer is ready for battle.
Hang on. Sorry about that heavy cut there. Yeah, it was a situation where you had some dolls and you had to do like a moral choice with them as if that was massive in some way. I think it's just trying to pitch whether you're going to be good or bad in whatever sequel. Right, I'm guessing spent not again. I think you'd be actually glad you didn't see. Hang on.
Jerks. Like people don't drink in bars around here.
Yeah, there was a lot of clicking and staring. I'm pretty sure you'd be glad not to have seen it because it was couldn't get my head around what was going on. The superhero interaction thing wasn't particularly well explained. Okay, I could have done the how to play thing, but considering we're playing the tutorial, you'd think it would give you just a little heads up. That's not going to be a complaint I'm gonna field against this, because you know, realistically, it's probably more my fault than anything else. But still frustrating. Frame rates. Okay. Where? They're saying, oh well, what you do here is going to affect
I can feel
affects
the
the
energy
future.
flow through me. I have the power.
Is it going to be a situation where just your lad here
One
is
more
just
piece
going
and I'm almost done.
to show up in one cutscene in his uniform? It's going to be, oh look, that was your decision, well done. Or is it going to be some really, really heavy-handed moral choice out of nowhere at the end of this? I don't know. Could be anything, really. I know I keep going in here, but we've put some washing in there, and I kind of figured it would be coming out at some point, you know, but again, oh well.
We never use this door in winter because of the
You
snow.
have a shovel. Right, we're going to be getting into the cell phone. Ugh, cell phone. Mobile phone. Because he wants to play a game on it.
Grandma and Grandpa are so cool. But no way
Oh, sorry,
I'll ever
no, I
leave
just
Dad.
sped read that. Sorry about that. Yeah, if you want to check in on this, basically, knowing that he's a bit screwed,
Grandma and
And they
Grandpa
want-
are so cool.
and they want to adopt
But
him
no way
by
I'm
looks
ever
of
leaving
things.
Dad.
So if you want to pause and read that, go ahead. But I have had way too much of this clumsy exposition and dialogue. It's so heavy.
Ah, I need a pin code.
I figured last
What is
episode that this would be something to do with his basketball or the date of whatever happened to the wife. Oh, here we go. See, that's more subtle. That's quite interesting. But everything else has been, you know, cans everywhere. He's passed out drunk. There's some whiskey.
Maybe I should help Dad clean
He
the
likes
house.
basketball. Whatever gave
Instead
you
of
that
playing-
idea, you know, the usual. So, where's his? He's got his championship there, hasn't he? Let's look at this one.
Dad was so popular.
2005. It's not a specific date, but 2005 again.
Dad
It's not
never
giving us a
smiles like
date, so
that
I figure
anymore.
it would be 2005, really. And if it's not that, probably just look at how to or something, because I already feel like my time's being wasted, as I've already said. Go on, lad, hurry up. Not got all day. Never mind. That's plan A gone. Let's look in the room, see if he's got anything he wants to do in there. He's got his awesome list of tasks, hasn't he? So that one's done. Hasn't he? He said he wanted beer cans, but we looked at them before and he started face aching about them. Maybe you have to do the superhero action on them. Mega clean. Oh dear. And that's your dad's favourite alcoholic beverage glass. Okay, Captain Spirit, get ready to dock.
Dad, you sleeping? Hey, wake up. Dad, come on.
Huh? What? Who's there? Who's that?
Dad, it's just me, Chris.
Whoa, hold on, buddy, okay? Jesus.
Dad!
Fuck!
Dad, are you okay?
Do I look okay? No. I tripped. Can't even watch one goddamn game. Fuck! That's just great. Oh, I think I sprained my foot. Shit. Chris, why did you wake me up?
Feed you selfish bellend.
You told me to wake you up. I thought you said the pine tree.
Pine tree? I can't even walk in my own house, man.
You should be careful when you're, when you wake up.
Don't be a smartass, Chris. I'm not in the mood right now.
Yeah, Dad. Okay.
Jesus Christ, who is that? Go answer. If it's some salesperson or some church group, you just close the door on them. It's nobody's business. This is our castle, and it's our family. Right?
Right.
It's more a mud out and some lad with his tosser dad, to be honest.
Hi again, Chris. How are you?
Good, Mrs. Reynolds. Just.
Just?
Clean house. What we are doing.
Just, cleaning up the house and stuff.
On a beautiful Saturday like this, you should be playing
Frozen
instead.
tundra, why would I want to be out there?
I even saw you clearing the snow out of the alley, so I hope you don't work all day.
Well, it's laundry day. Dad's watching the game, so.
So, it's your job to clean the house? Actually, I was going for a nice walk and I thought I heard a loud noise over here. Is everything okay?
You were being a nosy cow, weren't you, Reynolds?
Yeah, of course. We didn't hear a noise.
Are you sure? Lordy, I thought, I don't know, but it was loud. And there's no other houses around.
You probably heard me and my dad watching the game. He kind of go crazy, so.
You're not the only one. I must be hearing things. Whoa, those look like nasty bruises. What happened?
Your dad's a tosser. Ugh. You know what? What do you do in this situation? She's clearly trying to look after you. This is at least stronger from the game's point of view. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth.
Well, Dad accidentally grabbed me too hard. No big deal.
Wait, how did your father accidentally grab you?
I was running around and he tried to stop me. That's all.
Okay, Chris. I think I've heard enough. I'm going to talk to Stephen about this, and we'll be back to chat with your father.
Wait, you don't. Please.
Listen, I'm not trying to hurt you, okay? We want to help. You're not in trouble. You haven't done anything. Just stay put, and we'll come by in a little bit.
So what did that nosy bitch want?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing, huh? I was listening. I heard it all. You could have gotten rid of her.
I tried.
Oh, you wanted to tell her that I gave you the bruises, huh?
No, I didn't say anything. I swear.
Now you want to blame me for everything? Is that what you want, huh?
Dad, please believe me.
Jesus, stop that whining. You're not a baby anymore. Oh, boo-hoo, Daddy. Believe me. Grow up.
But
You're just like your mom. Every time I look at you, every time you talk,
Stop it.
I see your face. Why? And if it wasn't for you, she would have never taken the car that day. Never. Oh, hey, Chris, look, hey, I didn't mean that, buddy.
Yes. Yes, you did.
No, listen, Chris.
Brief aside, a big tense moment, and in comes a big tense score, but I cannot play that because of copyright, so again, enjoy this. I'm very sorry. Hello, mortals. Okay, so... Things... What? Okay, so I was about to say, things finally seem to be happening. This seems like a nice place to stop, and then the whole thing stops, just stops. Right. Again, I understand it's just a demo, I understand it's free. That's fine. But it's pitching itself as, oh, you get a good 2 hours there to play with, get to do what you want, get to learn a bit about the world. No, you don't. You get 5 minutes worth of actual worthwhile gameplay in there. And even that was just one. There was one decision that I thought, oh, that's it's a bit of a difficult one. And we found out how he gets his power. I think it's a situation where it's like extreme emotion situation, the same as Max in Life is Strange. Yeah, I don't know. If this is supposed to get you geared up for Life is Strange 2, I don't think it's done its job with me, to be honest. I feel as though just taking this and maybe take such a tiny bit of it and put that into episode 1, which is going to be free anyway, then that would be great. It'd look like a multi-stage arc. But even if I knew as for a fact that someone loved the first one and they said, oh, well, I'm going to be buying the second one without a doubt, should I put time into the demo, into Captain Spirit? I don't think I'd recommend it. I'd say, you know what, no, just... There are plenty of free games out there, give something new a try. It's charming, it's got the normal characteristics of, the pretty art style. It's got a bit in terms of... I've just thought I'm going to have to edit over the background noise again. You can have your relaxing lift music to me going on a rant. I'm not particularly impressed, to be honest. I imagine I'm going to be getting some really interesting feedback for this. I don't know. I'm just not impressed. I know a lot of people seem quite keen on it. Love the fact that E3 came out of nowhere with this. Again came with this free game. But what's the point? What is the point? Another example of the exposition there at the end. I told you how it was actually fairly subtle, because if you go into his bedroom and you read a letter, it says he's writing letters to the police to complain that they've not investigated this thing. But he just goes out there and says, oh, well, you'd have never been in that car if not for you, you little dickhead. And it's like, if this is going to be that's probably the best way to put it. If this is going to be an example of your storytelling in the major game, you've not given yourself a very good example. The first one had some pretty heavy themes and worked them pretty well. I know the first episode, I've already said, really put me off, and maybe it's a similar situation where it's not a good example. But you need to market yourself, you need it to be a good example. You can't go in half-arsed like this. The E3 demonstration where it showed a little bit of a tiny little clip and saying, oh, this is free to play today. I know that would have got a lot of people going, and maybe the goodwill will follow through, but I'm really not impressed. If I ever do look at Life is Strange 2, I'd be thinking the entire time, Was this a really good example? Was this important in any way? The decisions reflect what happens in the second one. Are we going to just be playing as this character, or is it just an entirely new premise? Or the same premise, rather, just this is somewhere in the background. I don't know. Well, let's skip this because we're just looking at names now. Normally shows you how many other people have made decisions. I have to pause here. It seems to be crushed under the weight of my decision there. I did very few of these. Very few of these. Before I do a review, I will look at them, because you know you're going to get some people moaning about, oh, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. And I'll probably put, like, if anyone's interested, I'll put an extra gameplay of me doing them, but if that and that is anything to go off, I'm just going by, I'm just doing chores. That's literally what I'm doing. It's the same problem that games by Quantic Dream have, where, oh, we're doing these boring things for thematic reasons. But this is a game, you're making me do these boring things, do you know? No, thank you. Not based on that. So he will be in Life is Strange 2. That's what we know. And I imagine that the decision will be something along the lines of, oh, well, you could have. He's been taken into protection now, or he's getting people pestering him because you've told about the arm. But what was the alternative, really? Well, as I say, this is a bit of an anticlimax, but I will do those other chores just in case anyone thinks that there was some, you know, major game-changing incident involved with finding all the toys and stuff like that, or moving the beer cans. But I'm not impressed. Okay, well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.